everybody. All right, here we are. We're doing it. Welcome to Gotham Comedy Club and to the William Patterson University show. You guys ready to have a good time? Yes? Not gonna lie to you people, that's a little underwhelming. I feel like as a group we can do better than that. We got family and friends and performers in the audience tonight, don't we? Yes? Y'all are the ones I'm relying on. We'll try that again. It's Saturday night, the drinks are flowing, we're in the best comedy club in New York City, and we're all gonna laugh because it's the William Patterson University show. So you guys ready to have a good time, yes? I knew you had it in you. All right. Folks, what you're gonna see tonight is a group of students turned comedians who have trained together all semester long in a comedy writing and performing class at William Patterson University. And they've been training hard all semester and they're ready to show you what they got tonight. Personal note, this is probably my 4th or 5th time hosting these shows. I love doing it because the comedians are always enthusiastic, they're very excited to perform. The audiences are always great and supportive, which is very, very important. So I think it's going to be the same thing again tonight. I think we're going to have a good time. Yeah? I know there's a lot of parents in the audience who are very excited. There are also some parents in the audience who are like, oh shit, what's my kid going to say? I don't know what they're going to say, but it'll be funny. You may not think so, but we all will. That's usually how it works. Last year, there was a performer on this show who was talking about how she smokes marijuana with her grandmother. And her grandmother was in the audience. I mean, I was shocked like everybody else in the room, just like, oh my God. But I can tell you one thing for sure. That old lady had some killer weed. We hung out afterwards. Burned a couple of J's, we're hanging out. She's a good lady. It was medicinal. She had cataracts and my illness was I was not high. So, 3 puffs are good to go. Granny will Snapchat later. All right. But we're gonna have a good time. There's somebody in the audience, it's not the grandmother. There's somebody in the audience who I'd like to acknowledge. She's a very special person. She's a good friend of mine, hilarious comedian, and she just so happens to be the instructor who worked with all the students over the course of the semester. How about a round of applause for Miss Lexi Cullen Baker? A woman so badass she needs 3 names. Go on, girl. All right. Like our announcer said, folks, my name is Judd Jones. I will be your host this evening. I'd like to reiterate that. My name is Judd Jones, J-U-D-D Jones, because contrary to popular belief, based on numerous people that come up to me on the street all the time, I'm not the guy from Pawn Stars. It's not me. I get that a lot. Now, William Patterson ain't paying Guy from Pawn Stars money tonight, so you got me. I've heard that, I've heard it all. Guy from Pawn Stars, Hank from Breaking Bad, yeah, and everybody's favorite, Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson seems to be everybody's favorite. But I don't let any of that bother me. I really don't, because if I want to feel better about myself, I'll tell you what I do. I just put on a white tank top and I stare into the mirror. Because looking back at me is a chubbier, more handsome, albino-ish version of Bruce Willis. Anyway, you clapped real hard. You called it, right? Thank you. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Not necessary. Don't even do that. And yes, I do have eyebrows. Y'all probably just can't see them from now. Can you see my eyebrows? You can? They're glorious, aren't they? I know. Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my eyebrows. And each night before I go to bed, I like to rub them with some essential oils and lavender on top of a Rogaine-based coat. That's what I do. Never too early to start the Rogaine, kids. Take it from Uncle Judd. Yeah, my eyebrows are very important to me because they are the most reliable hair that I have from the neck up. Thank you. Speaking of hair from the neck up. That's a weird segue, I'm just going with it. I just found out that I don't have any true friends in this world. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? The way I found that out, I was looking in the mirror. The light caught me right. I had a 2-inch hair going down the top of my nose. Where Where's everybody at on that? I'm around people all the time. This didn't just spring up. It's like a 2-month gestation period. Nobody said anything. Plucked it. I had to pluck it. It was either that or a comb over, and I'm not ready for that commitment. Not going to do it. But I'm very happy to be in New York. I'm happy to call New York my home now, because it was just a couple years ago I left my corporate job in Houston, sold everything I had, moved to New York City to do stand-up comedy. So here I am. This is it. You know, in Houston, I lived in a high-rise apartment building. And now in New York, I live in an apartment. Let me just say, wow. It has this amazing closet. And I live in it. Literally a closet. Doesn't even have a door on the front. It's got a bed sheet covering the front of it. Yeah, started from the top. Now I'm there. Thank you. And now I have roommates. You know, I hadn't had roommates since college, so that's still weird for me. One of my roommates is a gay Vietnamese guy named Michael. Now he's a nice enough fellow, don't get me wrong, but we kind of got started off on the wrong foot. The first morning I was there, I went into the kitchen, get a cup of coffee, and Michael's standing there. He turns to me and says, "Good morning, bitch." Now, where I come from in Texas, if one man says that to another man, there's going to be a problem, right? Plus, I'm 250 pounds, I can handle myself. Michael's standing there about $1.25 looking at me, talking about, "Good morning, bitch." You know? So I responded naturally in a way that only a true Texan would. I said, "Hey." It was odd. It snuck up on me. It felt real natural, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was weird. Something kind of ironic. Before I moved into the apartment, Michael was living in the closet. He came out of the closet. I went into the closet. It's kind of funny how things work out sometimes. You know, I told that to my mother on the phone, and she says, "Well, does that mean you're homosexual now?" I was like, "I don't think so, Mom." But it is New York. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm 43 years old, and my mommy still calls me every day to see if I've been killed on the subway. That's what she does. This woman scans the internet for all negative news having to do with New York, then calls me to see if I was anywhere near the negative news in New York. That's what she does. She called me not long after I moved here. She said, "Honey, I read that there was a man hitting people with a hammer in Union Square. You weren't near there, were you?" Yeah, I was there. I had the hammer. I live in a closet. I'm a little stressed. You know, sometimes she lets my father call me. She didn't want to call me and bother me too much. My father called, left me a voicemail not long ago. He said, "Hey, listen to your dad. Give your mother a call or a text. Let her know you're okay. She wrote about another one of them train derailments up there. And I told her, number one, you don't live in New Jersey. And number two, you would never be awake during rush hour. So give her a call and let her know you're okay. And I hope everything's going good with your sketches or whatever the hell you do up there." All right. The reason that's my favorite joke is I didn't have to write it. I just transcribed the voicemail word for word. That's what I did. But yeah, parents worry. There's parents in the audience. You guys worry. My mother worries all the time. Like I said, she called me not long ago again, and she said, "Honey, I read that there was a protest in the street the other day. You weren't anywhere near there, were you?" I was like, "No, Mom, No, when you look like this, you don't go to a protest filled with racial tension." My name is Jay Jones. Keep the show going, folks, all right? Few things real quick. Make sure your cell phones are turned off. Keep your table talk to a minimum. No flash photography tonight. It's very distracting to the comedians, and we're doing a professional recording for them tonight, so they can get a really good copy of their set. So no hollering out at the comedians and being disruptive, all that. All right, you with me? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start introducing funny people that are going to come up here. When I introduce them, what are you going to do? You're going to start clapping, right? Yeah. If you see a microphone and there's no comedian standing there, you're still clapping, aren't you? Yeah. Right. All right. Well, we're going to test you right now, good people. Here we go. This comedian coming to the stage, funny guy. Please welcome Mr. Vinnie Gatta. Let him hear it.
Yes, I'm Italian. That's all people ever ask when they meet me. They say, Vinny, are you Italian? No, I'm Mongolian. But when else they hear my name, they say, Vinny. Oh, Vinny from like the Jersey Shore. No. Not all Italians get blacked out on a beach. Some of us get stoned at home. But when I was in elementary school, it was a few years after a movie got released called My Cousin Vinny. Yeah. All the teachers had the same idea. They thought they were the funniest people ever. They'd be reading the names on the first day of school. They'd go, oh, Vinny, my cousin Vinny, Vinny Bag of Donuts. Oh, no. They would say all the other names perfectly. No pop culture references. But when they got to me, it was always something. So I had a way to shut them up. I would raise my hand and I would say, hey, can I come up to the front of class and do a scene? I've seen the movie. They would say yes, because they thought my parents loved me. But, you know, I've seen the movie a few hundred times. So I would walk up to the front of the class, you know, light up Skechers and one shorts, Kobe face, ready to make a teacher's jaw drop. And I would say, imagine you're Gatta. You're prancing along, you get a little thirsty, you spot a brook. You put your little dear lips in the cool, clear water. Bam! A fucking bullet rips off part of your head. Your brains are on the ground, lying in little bloody pieces. Now I ask you, would you give a shit what type of pants son of a bitch who shot you was wearing? And then I sit back down after giving a room full of 9-year-olds PTSD. Thank you.